Dairy sandwiches, 100%. Sausage rolls, 100%. Oh my God, it does taste like strawberries and cream.
Nice. We met up with Natalie, who is an avid food blogger, sampled 5 delicious wines and told some interesting stories along the way. And that's me, Ben, from Novel Wines. And that's Natalie, Bristol's burger queen. So we got a Cottonworth Classic Cuvée sparkling wine.
Looks very nice.
Yeah, it's lovely. So it's from Andover, which is in Hampshire. So it's English sparkling, made with champagne grape varieties and in traditional methods. So it's all done in bottle.
Don't aim it at my face if it's gonna squirt.
The easiest way, if you think it's gonna blow up, is if you hold the top of the bottle, right, and then you move the bottle and not the cork. Okay, cheers, give it a try.
It's really nice.
Like it? Bone dry.
Lovely.
Lots of green apple.
I like dry.
Yeah.
When I'm drinking wines or fizz. I'm not a very sweet or fruity kind of girl. That's really nice.
Would you call yourself a food blogger? How did you get started?
I guess yes, because I do blog. I didn't think people would really read it. It was more like an online diary, and I started contributing to a few websites in Bristol.
Do you remember the first place you blogged about?
It was an ice cream place in Cabot Circus called Pan and Ice, and they do like ice cream rolls, so they do it on a cold plate. It's quite nerve-wracking. You kind of go along feeling a bit like you're on a date, because you're like, hi, don't know you, but let's make some, we made the ice cream and we ate it. And just started being really active on Twitter, butting into people's conversations, being a bit like, hello, I'm here. And then it just went from there. People actually, I don't know if people care about what I've got to say or not, or whether they just enjoy the content, but it's really fun. You get, I've met so many cool people. It's a nice little vibe in Bristol, and I think when people message me and ask for recommendations and then they go somewhere off the back of it that I've suggested and they've enjoyed it, that's the real reason I do it, I think.
So what's your top 3 this month, if you had to choose?
I love Wilson's. I always love Wilson's, whatever the month. I love Root down in Cargo. Used to be Chicken Shed, and they basically changed it overnight, and it's predominantly vegetable-led menu, which I know as a burger queen is like sacrilege to say, but they've got a few meat dishes on the side, but the food just speaks for itself. It's phenomenal. I feel like I should say a burger place as well. I've got a lot of time for Squeezed and Asado. I know I've said 2 there, but Squeezed because the burgers are just fantastic, in my opinion. That they're the sort of things I like to eat, and Asado because it's just consistently great, always changing, and the restaurant is like got good vibes. It's a Friday night, go and have some Negronis, some chicken wings and some burgers and listen to some party tunes. Right, I'm just going to take another glug of this because I'm
go for it.
Talking a lot and just talking from last night.
Have you, this would go well with a fish burger actually, because the one thing sparkling wine really needs is salt. So if you get anything salty with sparkling because of the acidity, cuts right through it, works really well. So this is the Cabola Malvasia. It's completely organic, and it's from Istria, so the northern part of Croatia. Really herby, fresh, lime, citrus, guava, that sort of thing. Amazing with any sort of Mediterranean food.
Can I just have a quick sip of this?
Yeah, go for it. Like it.
Really crisp. I really like that.
A little bit of herb, quite full body.
Yeah.
So what are your sort of childhood favourite foods?
I was the classic 90s childhood food vibe. So for me, I like fake cheese. So dairy sandwiches, 100%. I love cheese singles. Fish fingers, chicken dippers. Me and my brother used to just like eat them like they were going out of fashion. Sausage rolls, 100%. Love sausage rolls. And I'm very conscious we're drinking lovely wine and I'm talking about sausage rolls. I'm gonna have to come in for the sausage roll wine pairing.
The last red wine will go really well with sausage rolls.
Amazing.
So, yeah,
I need to write the name down. One weird thing I did used to really enjoy, and I still do it now, I'm guilty, is super noodles in like crap white bread. So effectively super noodle sandwiches. If you haven't tried it, I urge you to try it. It's really, really good. My mum says I just used to eat and sleep, and I think that's a good, staple for life generally.
Eat
A lot, sleep a lot. You'd be really happy.
Now, if you were going to impress a date, what food and wine pairing would you do?
The way to a man's heart is through his stomach, right? So steak, and maybe a nice fillet steak.
Yep.
I really like Malbec wine, maybe with some nice garlicky greens.
Okay.
I think that could be a surefire hit. Would you enjoy that?
Yeah, steak and red wine.
Do you think that would be a winner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a really nice, if you like Malbec, over the coastline to Uruguay, there's Tanat. And Tanat is a really nice, big, bold red for barbecue food or steaks.
I love heavy, slightly spicy, bold red wines. That's my thing.
So what do you think of this? Like it?
Really like it.
Fan? Yeah?
Yeah, I'm not just saying it because you're sat there. It's really, really nice.
Good.
If I didn't like it, I would say.
Next wine is one of our star Hungarian wines. So Gabor Kardos is one of the Tokai's best winemakers, and Ferment is probably Hungary's most famous grape variety. Ferment, just think Chardonnay basically. So Chardonnay, touch of oak, loads of ripe red apple.
I love the bottle.
Really cool bottle. So this is a Tokai bottle, so they got long necks and quite a fat body.
So if I like Chardonnay, generally, I'll probably like this.
You should like this, yeah.
Oh, it smells delish.
Smells nice, doesn't it?
Cheers.
Cheers.
I think I like this more than the previous.
Right,
I mean, it's different, but
much fruitier and a little bit. It makes your mouth water quite a lot.
Yeah, that's a bit of me. It's making me hungry.
Perfect food wine.
Yeah.
There you go. So we looked at your Instagram before we opened all the wines, and you've got sort of food heaven on there. We were talking about how hungry we were just looking through it. What is your sort of tip for taking a sexy food picture?
Sexy food photos.
Yeah.
As much as it is about the food, Instagram is a place where I think you go to escape reality. People only put up what they want you to see. You know, this is not real life, guys. Real life's much better. I think it's just finding your groove, finding kind of, I always like to make my photos a bit sharper, a bit more structured, because they look a bit angrier, if you like. You know, the burgers look a bit more chunkier, a bit more sexy. So that's what I try to do, but I just try to make it look good. I would just want people to, look at it and feel hungry, look at it and think, I'm gonna go there tomorrow.
You're obviously a food lover, but when it comes to drinking, what's the best bar in Bristol?
I want to say it depends on my mood and what time of the night it is. Like, are we starting off? Are we? In terms of wine, I really like Bar Bavette in the centre, sort of French wine bar. It's really relaxed. You know, it's a lovely atmosphere in there. The wines are great. It's kind of understated. You may not know it was there unless you knew that's what it was. Yeah. If we're talking cocktails, the Milk Thistle is one of my favourites. Nice. Prohibition style. But then on the flip side, I also like Her Majesty's Secret Service at the top of White Ladies Road, because the boys are just mental, again in a great way. Yeah. Depending on what night you go, you're gonna get 80s playlist. I love 80s, like look at the shirt I'm wearing, I'm all about the 80s vibes. Or you might get a nice R&B, you know, vibe. And the cocktails are, you know, really creative, really out there. They look amazing, you know, and they're the only guys that could do it. I mean, we're sport for choice in Bristol. We've got so much. Yeah. But I like a drink, I can't lie. She says while sipping the
There's a few good bars to check out there.
Definitely, lots to choose from.
Yeah. And what is your favourite wine? Tough question, but favourite wine?
Right now, I'm all about a dry rosé blush. Yeah. Like, the drier and crispier, the better. And it's only this year that I've started really getting into it. I love it. I think with the summer it's just perfect. So yeah, that's my drop.
Nice wine as well with Chinese food. If you like Chinese takeaway,
I didn't know that, but
it's really nice.
I'm gonna be taking all these notes down. I'm gonna be texting you and asking you every time I eat now, what should I be drinking?
Sounds good. My pleasure. Cool. Shall we try some rosé then?
Oh my god, yes, let's.
Nice one. Okay, so you mentioned that you liked dry rosé. This is one of my favourite English rosés from Somerset, quite local to Bristol.
I've seen this one, a lot on Bristol social media channels,
Very active. It's mainly Pinot Noir. It does have a little bit of Seyval Blanc in there as well, which goes really well in England. But it basically tastes like strawberries and cream. So in this weather, it's perfect.
If you want to be generous with the glug that you put in, please feel free. I'm excited to try this one. I've seen it everywhere, but I've not actually been lucky enough to try any yet.
Yeah, no, it's lovely. She only makes, Ingrid Bates, the vineyard owner, only makes rosé, so she does a really good job at doing one
and I
thing
think I've seen this in a few Bristol restaurants.
Yeah.
This wine as well.
So if you like dry rosé, always look for the orange tinged pink wines, because if they got a reddish colour, they're probably sweet because it's a hotter climate.
And so that's for me personally. I don't like the sweet, fruity kind of vibes. You're swilling it. I'm going to copy it.
Cheers. Taste.
Oh my god, it does taste like strawberries and cream.
It's nice, isn't it? Brilliant with brie. If you're looking for a cheese pairing, nice
I
Somerset
love a bit of brie. I mean, I love cheese, but I love a bit of brie.
Overripe brie, where it's all melted and sticky, with a Somerset rosé.
Yeah.
So I've got a tough question for you now. You've got your favourite wine.
Oh god.
Burger, pizza, chicken. If you had to eat one every day, save one for the weekends and get rid of one.
God, that's such a savage question. Like we're talking fried chicken, yeah?
Yeah.
I hate to do this, but pizza's got to go.
Pizza's
I know
bad.
pizza's a big movement for a lot of people, and I do like pizza, but burgers and fried chicken, I'm never ever like, giving that up.
Which one's the everyday one?
It's got to be burgers on it.
It's
got to be burgers every day, and then fried chicken feasts
Yeah.
on the weekend. I can't get rid of those out of my life. They're like life's pleasures. They're what life's all about.
Sounds like a brilliant week. So what's your top tips for people opening restaurants in Bristol? What's the one thing they can do?
God, hard question. Keep it moving, keep it relevant. You change the menu with the seasons, or put specials on and keep it exciting. And I mean, I don't know. I feel like social media and marketing is, moving in such a way that we're all on it, and that is up to a business to choose whether they want to do it or not. But I think it's always good to have some sort of presence like that for the person that is scrolling on the bus on their way home, and they think, oh, okay, this place in Bristol, never heard of it. It only takes one great food photo, and if your food is great, to entice people in and get them to come back.
Nice one. Cheers.
Cheers.
So we're going to try something very unique. Have you ever tried wine from Thailand before?
I can't say I have.
No. So Monsoon Valley is Thailand's most premium vineyard. They only export their wines, so you can't drink it in Thailand.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, quite unusual. And this is, for me, a summer red. So it's 90% Poctum, which most people haven't heard of, but it's a really big red grape variety that tastes like plums. So if you imagine something really plummy and silky, that's what this mainly is. And then to bulk it out, there's 10% Shiraz for a little bit of spice.
Nice.
To make it a nice little food partner as well. Give it a try.
It's really nice.
Really soft. Very easy to drink.
And has got a little bit of spice.
Yeah, and it's not too overpowering for the sunny weather either.
No, that's really, really delicious.
Best pairings of this. Sausage rolls work well because we spoke about it.
Yes! I found my wine time with my sausages.
But also duck. Amazing with duck. So you imagine duck with plum sauces.
Oh, yeah.
This is a beautiful duck wine. So the wine is really adventurous, and it sort of shows the very weird and wonderful side of our list.
Yeah.
What for you is what sort of adventure do you look for in food? What gets you excited?
Oh, I really enjoy, I think, when simple is done really well and executed to sort of let each ingredient shine on the plate, and then when they're brought together be really amazing. I mean, saying that, I love weird and wonderful things, and I'm one of these people, I think, with the exception of a few things, would just try whatever was thrown at me, really.
So before we get too hungry for lunch, what is your sort of number one holiday destination for food? If you had to pick anywhere in the world to go to,
If there was anywhere I could choose,
Yeah.
probably Italy.
Italy?
Probably
Yeah.
Naples, you know, or somewhere like that. I love Venice as well.
Yeah.
Just to walk around and eat constantly. If there's somewhere on my wish list,
Yeah.
I want to go to Texas and eat all the fried
brilliant.
things.
Yeah.
Like, I want it all. I want, you know, I watched a TV program once where they had frozen margaritas in Texas, frozen lemonade, frozen, you know, everything. So I want to go there and I'll have the fried chicken. I want to have all the filthy food. But yeah, I love little foodie, you know, like Bordeaux or, you know, places where you can just go for a weekend and wander around and eat and drink constantly. If that's not a holiday,
sounds like
I don't know what is. Yeah.
Well, why don't we cheers the dream to Texas?
And holidays and generally
holidays,
eating all the things.
Sounds good. Thanks,
you.
Nat. Cheers. If you'd like to try the wines in this video, go to novelwines.co.uk. And if you know someone that loves wine and would be great for this show, share this video.